Hello everybody, Variax here. Welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind with Rast, our diminutive Argonian. He's even more diminutive now because I reduced his scale a little bit, so he's quite titchy. Although when you go into first person it kind of changes, so he's a bit bigger. I could probably fix that, but when I get this video out there, thank you all for engaging with this LP so far, and the comments assisting me and such. I really appreciate it, and thank you very much for joining me for this episode as Rast goes initially to go and get some dinner. Now I've noticed that there's a couple of things here, there, and everywhere that aren't quite right. With the install, I think there's something wrong. An enchanter here apparently, but of course there is no enchanter there. I don't know why that's happening. Little worrying.
There's someone watching. I can tell.
I'll look into it between this episode and the last. Also, I have changed the way the video looks a little bit so that it's a bit brighter. So the indoors is not so dark for you guys. Hope you like it. Okay, so Rast is going to go and catch some supper because he had a busy day buying clothes for strippers and various other things. So we're going to go and hunt some fishies. Now, what Rast would actually do is dive into the water and just grab a fish and eat it. Probably under the water, or go and bash its head on a rock and then scuff it raw and wriggling. But I can't do that. There is a mod installed called Water Life, or Abbott's Water Life, that has fish spawn here, there, and everywhere. And I'm just going to go and look for a fishy. But it won't let me click on it and take it, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to have to catch it with... There's one. With our only weapon currently, a mighty fishing rod. Yes. So what this is, really, is a short sword with the range of a bow. So when I launch it into here, a good throw and combat music starts, which makes the fishing experience a little less relaxing than maybe could have been. But because we have some bait here, we can attack this fish, and eventually it will decide that it's going to be caught. It's coming towards us, which I think is a good thing. Oh, there we go. We got that one. Brilliant. Let's try and get this one as well. Now, the danger with this is that this is, of course, an attack. If I was to look up right now and aim it towards Saran, I would probably attack someone, stab, with my fishing rod and turn them hostile, and they would run around and try and kill me. The reason that I... What on earth is going on there? What is this? What is that? It's a muck leech. Oh my goodness. Okay. The reason that I know that is that supposed to look like that? Why is my install going all weird? Not sure if it's supposed to look like that, you know. Maybe it is. Doesn't look fantastic, does it? Ugh, I'm going to turn away. We got our food anyway. The reason that I know that, by the way, is because this is about the 50th time I've tried to record this video. Various things have gone wrong. But we got a fish this time. I'm going to save that and lock that in. Hooray. Yes, I had a woman over there take exception to me fishing, and she chased me all around the world looking for me. So that was fun. Trying to beat me to death with her bare hands for fishing at her. So that was a shame. But hey. So, I have I've done quite a lot of research with the quests that I kind of wanna, oh boy, install and play with, and kind of feature one episode to the next. It's a shame it's raining, because Rast would probably sleep right now if it wasn't raining. And what I basically do for each, let's have a little stroll here. Each episode is to create a bit of a roadmap to try and guide me through the episode. Now, with a roadmap, you know, you can plan a route to get to a journey, but things can go wrong on that journey. Roads can be closed, for example, and you have to take a detour to get to your destination. Oh, that's nice, how it stopped raining under the tree. Except it hasn't. Yeah, it is. Alright, we could actually rest here if we want to, but let's press on. I don't think the rain bothers him too much. So that's how I'm approaching this LP. With I kind of want to get somewhere, and I kind of have this route in my head, because Rast is a complicated character, and the way he approaches things is pretty complex and awkward and honestly quite difficult. We don't even have a weapon right now. We have no armor. We have no useful spells to speak of. So I need to get these things, but I don't want to just want to go into a store and buy them, particularly because he doesn't really understand the concept of a store. When he got those clothes for the strippers, by the way, I forgot to say this, but he just kind of like bimbled into the first place and said, "I need clothes," and she was just like, "Okay, here's some clothes," and then she demanded these weird round things, so he handed them over. So that's kind of how that went down. So yeah, I'm so the balance between immersion and my thoughts and the game trying to play Morrowind as because it thinks I'm playing it as a normal character, which is fair enough. Yeah, it's difficult to manage. All right then. Nevertheless, we find this guy who seems to be lost in the rain and the thunder. Pardon me, you look like you could use some extra cash. Fair enough. Perhaps you could be of some use to Rolly and me. Rolly? Finest Pacgua I've ever had the privilege of knowing. He and I have been together for years. Sure, he and I have had our arguments, but he sometimes can be a little stubborn, but we always seem to be able to work things out. Rolly is Gua? Rast like Guas. Hello, Gua. Gua. You see, Rolly and I are heading to Vivek to deliver a shipment of clothing to Agrippina Herenia, the clothier. Truly, it's some of the finest clothing you'll ever see. Perhaps I could interest you in some? Well, regardless, you've heard rumor that the road... I've heard rumor... Rast hasn't really heard a whole lot. I've heard rumor that the road to Vivek has become rather dangerous of late. Perhaps you'd be willing to escort the two of us. Rolly and I would be most appreciative and be willing to offer some compensation. It's weird though, how you can't ask for the compensation, you have to say yes or no and then learn the price. Not that this matters for this LP and character, but even so, kind of weird. Still, yes, Rast, help, take you to Vivek. What's a Vivek? That's a good fellow. See Rolly, I told you there were still some good folks in these lands. Rolly's become such a pessimist in his old age, but I told him we'd find someone to help. When we get there, I'll reward you. I think 100 septims seems fair. How about 3 of us get going? Rolly! Finest back I've ever had. He and I have been together for some years. Sure, he and I have disagreements. He sometimes can be a little stubborn, but we always seem to work things out. I know I've read that before, but this guy is almost as insane as Rast. So Rast cannot read these signs, but he can. So he will say, you know, it's definitely this way. So Rast is like, okay, we go this way. In the rain. Does Rory like the rain? Rast does not mind the rain. Rast likes water. Lovely, lovely water. So yeah, we'll go down here. We could even like run a little bit now, because these guys will follow us, and it'll be fine. Yeah, because you know Morrowind companion pathfinding is exceptional. Thankfully, this journey isn't too long, but there aren't too many things to be distracted by. But floating things. Hello! Ranched Bullnetch. Hello! Ranched Baynex. Okay. Dirty things! Is this Vivek? This place is rather large. Well, Rast, we're getting pretty close to the city. Oh. That's not Vivek. They don't let big old guy like Rolly here inside the walls. Seems a shame, since he's such a personable sort. Isn't that right, Rolly? Anyway, from here, you and I can travel to Agrippina's alone. Hi, Rolly. It's actually... You want to stop? Please stop. Stop. Please stop, Rolly. Well, he's living after his name. God, please stop, Rolly. 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 Alright, fine. I just say it's rather nice that we put him near a house rather than left him in the middle of nowhere. This Vivek. 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 So from this point on, I feel that Terrace here will be leading Rast, because Rast will be gaping in wide-eyed amazement at all of this stuff. Yeah, that didn't even look right. Look at that. What's going on?
We'll have no trouble.
The Ordinator's faces are all weird. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do some fixing of stuff. This Vivek. That's Vivek. Very, very large. Freaking bowl set. What on earth? What on earth? If worst comes to worst, and I have to like reinstall the entire freaking game from scratch because of all these weird things that happen, at least Rast hasn't done much, right? He's, you know, I can easily replay the bits that he's done, and I'm pretty sure I can gather this haul that he's gathered once again. And once again, he's leading us throughout this because he knows exactly where to go. Because, you know, I'm just kind of assuming that he's helped this lady out before with supplies and such, but whether it's this side or the other side, that's the true mystery of this quest. Because I can't remember. And it's this. I know what I'm doing. It's this side. I know I am. Alright. Okay, Rast, we've made it. Thank you for your help, and Raleigh would too if he was allowed in the city. Well, judging by the way he's behaving, I can see why he's not. I really must speak with someone about that. Think how much he'd enjoy visiting this place. He'd be talking about it for days. Oh, I suppose you're wondering about compensation for your trouble? Really? That was kind of fun. Certainly. The two of us are more than glad to give you your fee. We'd like to thank you again for your companionship. It gets a bit lonely on the road, and sometimes Rolly gets awfully quiet on long trips. He's getting a little moody in his old age. Take care, stranger. 200 weird round things. Something I noticed about this game is, I didn't just notice it now, but it's something that Skyrim has over this, is that the only way you can learn spells in Morrowind is by paying for them with money. This is the same money that Rast doesn't really understand. He doesn't really get what this is or why it's here, or what it's used for. He knows that people swap it for other things, but he finds it kind of strange that, you know, people value it, really. He doesn't really understand the concept of it. Nevertheless, we're going to have to overcome that to get spells, because it's the only way to get spells. More rollers! More guas!
We're watching you, scum.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
That's really, really good shopkeeping, isn't it? What does Rast like? Rast likes... I may do this, ask you later. Rast needs knife. Rast needs mashing pot to make foods. So he needs a knife. Now, yeah, throwing knife isn't really what I had in mind. I need a dagger. Rast is going to use daggers exclusively, I decided. Because Rast uses them for cooking, slicing up meat and stuff like that. Now, his claws work well, but he prefers a knife to do such things with. And a mashing pot is a alchemist's mortar and pestle. This lady has neither of those things. She does have some shiny gems. Shiny... Well, not gems, shiny stones. God, he's gonna buy them, isn't he? He's gonna buy them. He's gonna buy the shiny freaking stones and spend all his money on it. God damn it. What can I do for you today? If there's any particular I can help you with, you're a little out the way down here in the canal works. I just took what space the temple I had available. So I do have less generic NPC installed. I believe that the Vivek Foreign Quarter is influenced by it. But I haven't really looked into what's involved with it. And because we're so early in the Let's Play... Lovely.
Spit it out or hit the road.
I'm not intending on touching it right now. Because as I said, they've got a bit of a roadmap. Now, as we go into the Let's Play and Rast gets some spells and weapons and is able to do things, be nice, I'll be more well-equipped and willing to wander off the kind of path that I wanted to, that I've set for myself. Go about your business, but I'm watching you. We'll call it there. As it is, I'm gonna hopefully kind of like stick to what I'm kind of planning, kind of thing. Hopefully. Yes. So Rast is kind of just wandering around here, not really knowing where to go or what to do or what anything is. Have a word with this lady here. Hello.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Rast was just wondering where he is. So she'll tell about Vivek. I'll read this a little bit. Much as the city can be, Vivek represents the collective culture of Vardenfell. You might travel to Balmora and immerse yourself in the Hlaalu to learn about the economic forces that drive that house, or visit Aldrun or any other Redderon town to see the world through the eyes of that noble house. But all the great houses gather here in Vivec, the temple and the imperial guilds as well. And this is to say nothing about the great variety of visitors to this fine city congregating here in the foreign quarter. Travel throughout Vardenfell if it is in your power. Learn all there is to discover about this mysterious land. But if you can only visit one city, may it be Vivec. Hello.
What's this about?
Greetings, fair Argonian. Would you by chance be looking for some new talent for a theatre company? No? Well, perhaps you might be interested in some fine trinkets instead. Sadly, though, has no trinkets to sell. Otherwise, he probably would buy them all. Rast thinks he hears Argonian voice from in here. And lo and behold, there is. Amazing.
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Glory. No, don't. Well, that was kind of something different, wasn't it? Bone flesh. I don't think I've seen that before. Might be added by a mod or something. Anyway. Welcome, Argonian. It's good to see a customer in store. That annoying food outside chases them away. Do you not see him as you entered? That Marcel Merard? Merard. Outside my shop, he stands all day selling ridiculous wares that you can't even buy. I guess he sold them all. Get rid of him. I would like to, but the law says he is within his rights. Perhaps you might find a way. I don't see how he is within his rights, to be fair, because he doesn't... Like, if he's within his rights to sell things just wandering around, why do people bother with stores? The only thing I can think to counter that instantly is that it's also somewhere that they live. There is that. But everyone else seems to have like a stall set up, like upstairs in the next level. They all have stalls. No one else is sort of wandering around selling stuff, but apparently he's within his rights, that's fine. So, Rast will try and help, fellow Argonian. Think you can? I would like that. Make him go away and I'll have rewards for you. Do you have knife mashing pot? Yeah. Got some pretty gems, but we'll skip that. Cause Argonian friend would like you to go away. Oh, there we go. Easy. No, that's not what I intended. Come back here, you git. Come on, hey, oi. Hello, my friend. What a glorious time it is. Perhaps I can interest you in one of my fine wares. All magical or for a low, low price. A man in my line of work must find a way to make a living. I'm an actor, or at least I hope to be. I am but a poor player who struts and frets for a while on a stage and then has lunch. I'm full of sound and furiousness. Oh, if there were but a good theatre troupe in this town, I could give up selling these baubles. Oh, woe is me. Argonian friend likes you to leave? Leave here? I could not. It is the finest spot in all of Vivec from which to sell my wares. Otherwise, I have nothing upon which to support myself. Dear friend, neither a borrower nor an honest tradesman be. That's what my father always told me. Theatre troupe? Ah, but to have the company of players. But only then will I be able to showcase my arts. Yes, all the world's a stage, but no one wants to pay me to act on it. What's a theatre troupe? Crassius Curio is quite the patron of the arts. He's commissioned some artists to do a mural for him, and I heard that he has written a new play and would like to have it performed. He'll probably be putting together a group soon. Oh, help us all. Crassius? Councillor Crassius Curio's splendid mansion in the plaza atop the Lalu canton here in Vivec. There's a new play? Rast likes to play. Another Curio play? If it is theatre that you want, you should make the journey to Mournhold. There you will find a proper troupe performing many of the classics. Last time I was there, the players were rehearsing the horror of Castle Zier. That's very true. That's exactly what they're doing. I don't think Rast will ever get there, to be honest with you. Because the Dark Brotherhood delaying mod thing delays it, obviously, at a point in the main quest. And, well, we're not going to do the main quest. No tribunal for us. So, you know, once again...
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
What's wrong with your face? Yeah, another time I'm not going to play Tribunal. I'm never going to finish that, ever. You play! Well, it's probably no better than Crass's old plays, which were awful. Dance of the Three-Legged Gua was quite a sight, though. Rast likes guas. Guas are nice. Where's Crassius? Where's Lalu Canton? And this will point me in a direction. That direction is... oh, here. Is it still raining? It rather is. Person down there. Maybe helps Rast find Crassius. Needs to find... Hello? Wait! Rast is lost. Must find Crassius to play. Over there. Thanks very much. This so big. So many big things. So many peoples in one place. So much weird water. So I don't know about the water. I don't know. I've never seen it rain on it. So, I mean, obviously it looks fine when it's not raining, which is all I've seen. Now it's raining on it. I'm like, ugh. Is that right? Is that what it's supposed to be like? I don't know. Crassius! Rast wants to play! Hello? Hello?
Go ahead.
Thank you! Crassius! Lars at a top, yeah, so it's further up. Now that I'm here... maybe Rast can sleep somewheres. Maybe... Rast, very tired. Curls up in here and sleeps. And then these guys will wake him up. Going like, what the hell are you doing? You can't sleep in that shrubbery. Rast, very tired. No one let him sleeps. This is the city of no sleeps. Sleep in here?
My time is precious, so make it quick.
No, Rast, I don't believe we've met. My name is... Edrino Arethi. No, I don't have an official title, but I handle House Lalu's business here in Vivek. Have heard of House Lalu? Lalu! Gra! Funny names. Yes, of course, I need a courier to deliver this sealed report. Sealed report? Yes, take the sealed report to the Lalu treasury. It's just across the road. Well, Rast was very tired. Hello?
Speak, traveler.
Oh, spells. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that's just what I need. Freaking Night Eye. Yes, awesome. I mean, paralysis could be useful. Invisibility would be extremely useful. I could have afforded that if I didn't buy all those soul gems for no particular reason. Wasted all the money I just got. An open, obviously, freaking amazing spell. Yeah, there's some stuff in there I could use. Need more round things. Must have sealed. Super secret passage. Super secret. Naughty. She told me not to open it. What did she? I don't know what happens if you open it. Oh god, he's Rast, stop ruining everything I plan, okay? God, he's gonna freaking open it. He's gonna freaking open it. Okay, fine. What does it say? Can't even read it anyway. Why would he do that? Because he's an idiot. It's freaking why. I should have saved it before then.
What do you want?
Oh god. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have opened it. Ugh. Who we gotta give it to?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Baron Ellen? I hope he didn't like just start attacking me or something.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I'm gonna. I might as well save it now.
I'm
Baron
waiting.
Ellen? Knife, mashing pot. Knife, mashing pot.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I've gone the wrong way. Why would he open the goddamn? Why I opened the goddamn seal? That was a mistake. It was a big mistake. Ah, there you are. Have sealed report. Yes. Oh no.
Say what you want.
Rast is in trouble. Big troubles. Rast, Artie.
Make it quick, Outlander.
But Rast did get here before man could possibly tell woman about what Rast did. Absolutely impossible. Okay. Shouldn't have opened it. How? 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 You might ask. It doesn't matter. We don't think about such. We don't think about it. We don't think about it. Sorry. Very sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. So he's blundered in here, and she started giving him missions. Because these quests you don't have to be a particular sort of like house with, and she's just like, it's so weird how she's like, this is super important. Because why would she trust someone with something like that she's never met? I mean, that's why she has to send all messages in code, but also it's like 30 seconds away, for God's sake. I guess it's to test you, but if that's the case, why give you more missions? Because I thought the whole point of that would be, right, no, we can't trust you. You're locked out of these quests, but no, you can still do them. It just took a little bit of a hit here. But, I mean, what difference is that going to make? Because if you're doing quests for her, she's going to increase that. I need you to collect a debt from Meridius Valkius. Owns House Lalu Noble over 800 drakes in gambling debts. He lives in La Harad. I don't know why I said that in Rast's voice, but it sounds cooler when he does it. Go there and get the drakes from him. If he refuses to give you the money, you can kill him. This likes killing. But if you get the money, you can keep half of it. Half of 800 is about 2 fish. Rast likes fish. La Harad. La Harad. La Harad? Strangely enough, no. Or Stealth Striders.
I will listen, Outlander.
Do you like Stealth Striders? Rast likes Stealth Striders. And he's going to mention all of these names, but none of them are La Harad. And then he's going to ask for directions to go upstairs.
Trouble.
Crassius. And go that way. So I am like kind of getting there. What time is it? 4 AM. Okay. Rast sleeps here. No allowed to sleep here either. You are so tired. No sleeps. Why do you people never go to bed? Not that Rast knows what a bed is. The concept is kind of weird to him. He just obviously sleeps in like places like this.
I'm waiting.
Sleep. No. I'm gonna find a glitch where there's actually a part of this that isn't mapped out as... Oh, look, that was looking. Okay, he asked for directions. There you go. Oh, look at this. Isn't it glorious? Isn't it just wonderful? At least, wow, it's worth 20 grand. Okay, yes, of all the mods I installed, I believe this is the best. Across him? He has a splendid mansion, which I'm now in, yes.
What do you want?
20 grand, wow. Not much chance you can steal it with like 3 NPCs around.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I think it was Shadowhawk who suggested that one. If it was, thanks very much. If it wasn't Shadowhawk,
Listen, Outlander, but make
screw
it.
you, Shadowhawk. But thank you for the person who did suggest it. Okay, it's in here. Thank you. Look just like your picture. God. This conversation. Yes, I'm Crassius Guro, but you can call me Uncle Crassius. Oh, Uncle Crassius. Restless uncle, not too nice to rest. The lash. The lash. Yes, that's my name, but it sounds like music when you say it. Crassius Guro. Don't know what sort of music you listen to. Play! The rest likes to play. It's almost completed. I call it the Lusty Argonian Maid. It's a rather bawdy tale, but I think it will play well with the people. Be sweet to Uncle Crassius, and there's something in it for you, sweet cakes. Here, take a look at some of the work so far. I think it's scrumptious. Rast cannot read, but we are going to completely break character. Because, don't lie, every single one of you wants to hear this. Lifts her tail. Certainly not, kind sir. I am here but to clean your chambers. Crantius Colto? Is that what you have come here for, little one? My chambers? I have no idea what it is you imply, master. I am but a poor Argonian maid. So you are, my dumpling, and a good one at that. Such strong legs and shapely tail. You embarrass me, sir. Fear not, you are safe here with me. I must finish my cleaning, sir. The mistress will have my head if I do not. Cleaning, eh? I have something for you. Here, polish my spear. But it's huge. It could take me all night. Plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. Yes, I'm sure you'd agree. Shakespeare, just nothing on this guy. Actor wants to play? A company of players, yes. I would love to be able to form a company to put on my new play, but there are so few in the area that are willing to act, even for a good price. Of course, I need an actor with wit, grace, charm, and a firm... Oh, never mind. You wouldn't be a bad choice, Muffin, but you seem to have other matters to attend to. Not really. If you see someone else who fits the bill, send them to Uncle Crassius. Rast might know someone. Don't talk about someone who doesn't business to someone who doesn't belong to House Lalu. it's interesting because in testing he was saying if you want to talk business, go to Balmora or talk to the lady who we've already talked to downstairs. But maybe because we've already talked to her, this changes slightly. No matter. Bye, Uncle Crucius. Nice pictures. Even though he seems to be reading the book upside down. So sleepy. So very, very sleepy.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much.
Nobody lets rest. Have any rest at all. Maybe overhears. Rast can't sleep. No. What this? Ah, okay. So, I want to do this quest here, but you'll see the letter is owned. So, it's going to be our first reload. If I was to pick this up like you're supposed to in the quest... Oh look, thief. And then a guard will come and try and arrest me because I've picked up the letter for the quest. I have a bounty right now, and it's not a bounty I want. So, I'm going to reload and try and steal it. If I can't steal it, then I will have to just pause the video and get it in via the console. This is... I need to... I just want to... Right, okay, so I can... Right, there. Right, so now we are sneaking. Okay, good. Good. Also, this is a good point to point out that I now have, I think... Maybe it's not actually... well, I'm restoring these because that's part of the mod. It hasn't come in yet, but they'll... Maybe I actually have to sneak in order for it to pop up. But there is a attack bonus of 100 that pops up eventually when you remain hidden for a while, which represents a sneak attack, and I think that's really quite nice. But there's so many freaking people. Oh, I'm sneaking now, but I can't see the bloody... Alright, I'm gonna give this a go. Okay, good, we got it. And our sneak went up by 0%. Alright, I'm going to read this as well. Even though Rast can't read, he just picked it up because it was kind of curious. He's going to open it. Not that. This. Dearest Eraldil, long have I watched you from afar, bathing in the light that is your beauty. Long have I wished for the courage to speak to you of my undying love for you. Your eyes are really, really brown, in that good wood elf kind of way. And your hair is really black and looks good on your head. You walk with grace and beauty, and perhaps someday you'll walk with me too. Please tell me you share my love. I have seen you in my store browsing for minutes on end. My love for you is so great I would give you a discount on most of my items for sale. I look forward to your response. Yours, Guardian. Because Rast doesn't know any of that. Rast just wants to find a place. A rest. Rast needs sleeps. Sleeps! Dagger? Mashing pot? No. No. Rast isn't hungry, he's had 2 fish. Just need a place to sleep. Oh, fuck. Place to sleep. Why? Oh, yeah, I guess it's because damn frickin' Morrowind comes alive and it's locking me out of places because it's goddamn 3 in the morning. It's unrealistic, don't like it. Yeah, fine. Right, let's see. What's this?
Yes.
Rest sleeps somewhere. Oops. Oh, what she might do is, though, with him babbling about sleep, he might direct him to the inn That's a possibility. Which is like here.
Quick, Outlander.
We'd have found this anyway. Rast sleeps.
Now where did I put that?
Rast sleeps. Go to the bar. Rast
I'm
sleeps.
waiting.
No bed here either. Oh boy. It's still raining. Rast may well never sleep ever again. Sleep under toadstool. Giant toadstools look very, very cozy. Super cozy. How'd you get down there? What's that? Someone was asking, actually, a couple people have asked me about the Rast voice, or whether it hurts. It doesn't, but I don't do it for that long. Because I know, like, Andy Serkis, when he was doing, like, The Hobbit, he really put everything into the role, and it's a much harder voice to do. And he was doing it for, like, 12 hours a day. It's not a problem for me. I don't have to have, like, hot honey and stuff. What? What is... What? What's this? Russ wishes he could fly. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Now we could see the thing that Rast would looking at if it wasn't frickin' raining. But it's fine. It's fine. It still works. We could still see it. We could still see it. So it works, right? It's immersion. It's fine. It's good. It's good. You guys are immersed. Well, Rast has seen many things. I've seen giants building things, seen Gra, met Untitled Chapter, but never seen giant floating rock before. Giant floating rock. Oh, god damn it. 50-50 chance that I'd get the wrong... Like, there we go. Do let me know if you're enjoying the Let's Play, by the way. I'm assuming that since you're watching up to this far, you're mostly enjoying it at least. Tell me what you like and what you don't like and everything like that. And, places everywhere. I'm quite enjoying recording it, I have to say. I hope that shows. Giant floating rock. Giant floating rock. Giant floating rock. What is rock? Does anyone know what rock is? What is rock? I don't know if we can actually find out for him. Specific place. Alright, it's gotta be here somewhere, isn't it? Foreign quarter, arena. You think someone would talk about the big floating... Hang on, wait a minute. There it is. I'm almost there. Mystery of Truth. Ministry of Truth is so the celestial body up there is the Ministry of Truth. Suspended by Vivek's mighty power over the Great Temple and the High Fane in Vivek City. But Vivek is city. City holds big rock over city. City has magical powers. Maybe Rast can rest here. No! No! Fine! Ugh. Maybe in here? Just need place to
My time
rest.
is precious, so make it quick.
Hello!
Go ahead.
Rust! Rust! Around here, I guess. Something I can do for you? No. Not you. Just have to bear with me a minute now, everyone, as I try and find the right NPC to talk to here.
What do you want?
Nope.
Speak, traveler.
No. Rust is very lost.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
I don't know what's going on with your freaking helmets either. I'm gonna fix so much stuff.
Speak, traveler.
Have I just walked in the same place? I have. Right, I'm looking for, yeah, this is a good point to, like, pause the recording and stuff.
Quickly, Outlander.
Where I can miraculously appear in front of the NPCs that I am looking for. Oh, look at that. This is where I meant to walk into in the first place. It's just like, there's so many places. Hello. Wow, you guys are like remarkably similar. Can Rast here? Greetings, Rast. I need someone to deliver apologies for me, and you look like you have a way with words. Do I? I'm afraid I was rather drunk last night when I ran into Jabronius Artorius, that arrogant fool. Seems that the drink took over my tongue and I called him a flathead. Now I have a horrid rash, no matter what I do, no matter how many potions I use or spells I cast, it won't go away. I've tried everything. If you give him my most sincere apologies, maybe he'll make it go away. I'd do it myself, but I'm feeling a little under the weather. I'll pay you 50 gold for your trouble. I like on the part I'd do it myself, because I'm instantly thinking, because when you apologize to someone, it's always best to do it, face to face, isn't it? But rather than get someone else to apologize for you. Yes, Rast, do this. Good, take this book to him and tell him I'm truly sorry. You'll find him in the Mages Guild here in Vivek. There's mages here. You're a rather powerful wizard, as I've learned. Mages Guild here in Vivek. Hello. Hello? Hello? That'll do. I am Elam Andas, Chief of Vivek's Order of the Watch. Oh, we didn't get... Oh, looking for work. Okay, good. We've had 7 killings in Vivek recently. All the victims had their throats slit. Most did not appear to have struggled. 5 victims were Outlanders, 2 were Ordinators. The 2 Ordinators were armed and on duty. The weapons were still in their belts. Nothing was removed from the victims' bodies. Not even their hearts? Strange. I cannot hire you. Only Ordinators may serve the watch. But if you can find this killer and execute him, I'd personally promise you a very handsome reward. I require no commitment from you. Indeed, I cannot officially accept one. But if you are interested, I can tell you what we need to know, what we know about the 7 victims and the reports of witnesses. 7 killings. I'll rest more. None of the 5 Outlander victims have been on Vardenfell longer than a week. 2 were found in the Foreign Quarter, 1 on the Foreign Quarter Canal side, 1 in Lalu Compound Corridor, and the 1 in the water near the arena. All were armed. Only 1, a mage, appeared to have put up a fight. All had their throats slit with a dagger. Until the 2 ordinators were killed, we thought it might be an anti-imperial fanatic, and it still might be. The 2 ordinators were found near, dead near the victim at. The 2 ordinators were found dead near the victim at the Halu compound. We think they coincidentally interrupted the killer at work. Both had their throats slit with a dagger, but neither ordinator had drawn a weapon. Is extremely unsettling. It suggests either an extraordinary stealth or a very powerful sorcerer. Rast likes both of those. That's all we know about the victims, and there's not much information from the witnesses either. There are no witnesses to any of the killings. I love that line, it always kind of gets me. But in the Lalu compound, at about the same time as one of the killings, an Outlander reported being threatened by a Dunmer woman armed with a dagger. It was dark, and the Outlander transported magically to safety, so he couldn't give us a very clear description. But he was sure the Dunmer woman with a dagger was dressed in a skirt and netch leather armor. Yep, that's the only description we have. A Dunmer woman with a dagger in a skirt and netch leather armor. Rast will try. Rast maybe has done things like that before. Can't really remember. Too tired to remember. Too tired. Right, well, that is the end of this episode of Let's Play Morrowind, everyone. Kinda got everything I wanted to do. It's just a challenge to get Rast to go where I sort of need him to go, so I need to find motivations for him to do so, and we'll continue to have to do that. But for now, we are going to head off. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really do. It was a lot of fun to record. I got there eventually. It took a couple of attempts, but I did it. Hooray. I hope it was worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you will join me once again next time for Let's Play Very Rainy Morrowind. Until then, take care. Thanks for watching. Toodaloo.